Welcome to Little John's Yarns. Today we're going to learn how to crochet the spiral grid stitch. To do this pattern, you just need to know how to do single crochets, and to create the spiral illusion, I'm using front post double treble crochet stitches. Don't worry, they're pretty simple. I'll walk you through it. So the materials that I'm using a 4mm crochet hook, and the yarn was provided by We Crochet. I'm using two colors to achieve this effect. I'm using shined worsted weight yarn in the color blush, and also shined worsted weight in the color Cosmopolitan. If you want some cheap, affordable yarn, please check out crochet.com. All right, so let's hop into this tutorial. We're going to begin with a chain. We're going to be working in multiples of 4 plus 3. I'm using the multiple 24 plus 3 more, which will be 27 chains. So once you have the recommended amount of chains, you're just going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. And you're going to single crochet in each one of these chains all the way down. So you can pause your video here and continue with your chains. We've made it to the very last chain of the row, and now we're just going to change colors on that last single crochet. To do that, you're going to insert your hook into the chain, pull up a loop. You'll have 2 loops on your hook. We're going to drop this working yarn. We're not going to fasten off. We're going to carry this over later. Pick up your new yarn and wrap it around the hook. Pull through, and that is how you change colors. Now we're just going to chain 1 and turn your work. We're going to single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So single crochet into that first stitch. That first stitch is always tricky, so make sure you always keep count, and single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So pause your video here, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. We've made it to the end of row number 2, so now we're just going to chain 1 for row number 3, turn your work, and we're going to repeat. We're just going to single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So pause your video here, continue with your row of single crochet. We've made it to the end of row number 3, and we're going to be changing colors. We're changing colors every 2 rows, but just in case you forget, you'll know it's time to change colors when you run into that piece that you left from the previous rows behind. So we're on that last stitch. Insert your hook into that last single crochet, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook. So now we're going to drop the yarn that we were just working with and pick up that pink yarn, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now chain 1. We're ready to start row number 4. Same as before, we're just going to single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So pause your video here and continue with 1 single crochet in each row across. We've made it to the end of round number 4, so now we're just going to chain 1 to start round number 5. You're going to back loop single crochet into 3 stitches. Remember, the back loops are the very back V's. So back loop single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to do a front post double treble crochet. Before I show you where to start, I'm going to get my hook in position. So I'm going to wrap over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to show you where we're going to be working. We're going to drop down 4 rows. I know it's hard to count rows with single crochets, but the colors will help you. Just remember, each color change is 2 rows. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're working on the very bottom dark pink single crochets. And we're going to front post double treble into the 3rd single crochet. I want to show you exactly where that 3rd single crochet is because it's very hard to see. All right, can you see this half stitch right here? That's still a full single crochet. So this is 1, 2, and 3. I'll show you one more time. This little stitch right here is 1, 2, 3. So let's do our front post double treble crochet. We're going to go behind that single crochet, push it forward, yarn over, and pull through. To complete your double treble crochet, you're just going to yarn over and pull through 2 until there's no more loops left on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We did it. Don't worry, this will get easier. Now we're going to skip the stitch that's directly behind it. You see how this lays perfectly on this unworked stitch right here. I'll lay it back. We're not going to work that stitch at all. we're going to back loop single crochet the next 3 stitches. So skip this one, back loop single crochet the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. All right, now we're going to do one of those front post double trebles again, but I'm going to show you where we're going to place the next double treble. So we're just going to skip, let me check my pattern real quick. We're going to front post double treble into the 4th stitch past the one we just did. So here's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go right there. So let me get my loops ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go behind that single crochet, push it forward, and complete your double treble front post double. Oh, that's a lot of words, but you know what you have to complete. And that is going to be our pattern repeat. I'll show you one more time. We're going to skip the one where this lays directly above it, right here, and back loop single crochet into the next 3. Ooh, my hook got funny. 1, 2, 3. Let's prep our hook for the double treble crochet. 1, 2, 3. We're going to count 4 stitches past the last post stitch. Here's our post. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Work that post stitch. Yarn over, pull through 2 until there's no more loops on your hook. All right, that is our pattern repeat all the way across. So back loop single crochet into the next 3. Then you're going to do your front post double treble crochet into the 4th row down, 4th stitch over. All right, pause your video here and I'll meet you at the other side. We've made it to the end of the row and this is what your work should look like. So now you should have a total of 3 stitches left. Remember, we're going to skip that stitch that lays directly behind your front post stitch, and we're going to back loop single crochet into those last 2 stitches. The very last stitch, we're going to change colors on. So yarn over, pull up a loop, have 2 loops on your hook. We're going to drop that other color and pick up your contrasting color. Place it on your hook, whoa, having trouble, and yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. All right, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Row number 6 is super easy. We're just going to single crochet, regular single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So you can pause your video here, continue with your single crochets, and I'll meet you at the other side. We've just completed row number 6, so now we're just going to chain 1 to start row number 7. Just like before, we're going to back loop single crochet into the first 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to front post double treble crochet into the 4 rows down. Remember, it's easy to find the rows because each one is done by color. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. The bottom pink row is going to be the row we're working into. And 3 stitches over. This weird half stitch is a stitch. So this is 1, 2, 3. This 3rd stitch, that's where we're going to work our front post double treble crochet. So let's yarn over 3 times. And that 3rd stitch over, 1, 2, 3. Let's work that post stitch. Yarn over and pull through 2 until you have no more loops on your hook. All right, so once again, we're just going to repeat just like before. We're going to skip that stitch that's directly behind it that lays over top and back loop single crochet into the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. From here on out, it's going to be easy to locate your post stitches. But if you still want to use your counts, you're going to count over 4 stitches from the previous post stitch work. We worked this post here, so let's count. Where this one lays, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Your 4th stitch will always be to the right of this next post stitch. So let's yarn over 3 times. Oh, that's 2. Take that post, push it out, and complete your double front post double treble crochet. Ooh, I said that first try. All right, I'll show you one last time. Skip that next stitch and let's place a back loop single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Get my yarn right. So I'm going to yarn over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We're going to count over 4 stitches from the last post stitch worked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, that's always immediately to the right of that next post stitch. Now push it forward and yarn over until you have no more loops on your hook. And that is going to be our pattern repeat all the way across. So pause your video here and I'll meet you at the other side and we'll work those last 3 stitches together. We've made it to the end of the row and you should have 3 stitches left. Remember, this stitch that lays over top, we're going to skip and we're going to back loop single crochet into those last 2 stitches. But on your last stitch, we are going to change color. So with 2 loops on your hook, we're going to drop that and pick up your secondary color and pull through. And that is our pattern repeat. To make this project even longer, repeat rows 6 and 7, changing colors every 2 rows. If you don't know the pattern, row 6 starts at the timestamp below. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you check out my other stitch tutorials, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.